What's good, y'all? It's one of the hosts with the most of Sip and Speak sessions. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video that you're getting ready to watch. You can find all of us on Instagram and TikTok with our personal pages, or you can follow our business page of Sip and Speak Sessions. And our YouTube channel is Alexis Elizabeth Creations 1555. We everywhere like air, so give us a follow. Enjoy. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Alexis on Sit and Speak Sessions, and we got the crew back, and we got a special guest that hasn't been on in forever.
Jesus,
How are y'all doing? And welcome back, John.
Thank you. How are you?
Living large, taking charge. How are you doing, Nay?
That's a bar. I'm gonna use that.
How you doing, Nay?
Good. Good.
What was you daydreaming about
Hurting
just
like
now?
hell right now. But
She was like,
She was daydreaming. What was you daydreaming about?
she was. You was daydreaming over there?
no, because first of all, I'm going through it because I'm hurting, but I can't hear. But then the volume keeps going up and down, so I'm like trying to hear.
Mm.
That's weird.
We'll
What?
make the adjustments.
You can't hear us?
It's low.
You want to exit and
I was just thinking that exit out and raise your volume, then
come
log
back
back
in?
in.
Let me see. How do I
Uh-huh.
do this? Oh shit.
No, because this
Don't
is
worry, I'm all
delicious.
this shit out anyway. You better lay low.
Mm-hmm. Because the
I
seasoning
think I'm
on
gonna
it
make another one.
is delicious.
Another what?
Drink
What you drinking on?
rum.
Just straight rum?
No, in Arizona lemon tea.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
I put a buzzball on a strawberry refresher once. Hey, it was bomb. The refresher was made. The refresher was made with lemonade instead of water. Do that buzzball in there. It was actually really good.
Oh,
That does sound good though.
Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm gonna say.
with strawberry buzzball. So it's like strawberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, strawberry refresher
Okay.
made with lemonade instead of water, and then you throw that strawberry buzzball in there.
Okay, period.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's get into some debate topics because clearly we're
Get
trying
it.
to have a battle of the sexes. It's been a while.
I'm triple team here. What you mean battle of the sexes? Yeah. It's three
I
of y'all. You
mean,
know what?
close enough.
Fuck it, I'm gonna hold my own. I'm
We
gonna hold my own. Bring it on.
I tried to pull Steph in, but Steph was on his husband duties, and it
Gotta do
got
what
a
you
little
gotta
too
do.
late. Has anyone ever slept with somebody that may have been considered outside the box?
That what?
Outside the limit.
No, like outside the box of like maybe they're impaired or something like that.
Oh, outside the box, like not all the way there? Or different from what you're used
You
to?
talking about impaired like a disability?
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's
You
what I
gotta,
need
you
to
gotta,
ask.
you gotta
So,
phrase that a little bit better, Alexis.
like, somebody that you're not used to dating?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I have.
I have.
And may be impaired.
With a
Uh,
disability? Is that what you're asking? You keep saying impaired, but like, what does that mean exactly?
I'll give you an example. I feel like I know what you're talking about. So I've dated a deaf person before. That's impaired,
How
Okay.
was
How
that?
right?
was your experience?
Huh?
How was your Yes, how was your experience?
I mean, it was easy. I mean, because I know sign language, so it wasn't hard. Um, I still had to learn
So
some things.
so like when like let's just say you're in position, right? Do you say take that shit in sign language or do
Shut the
you
fuck
just
up.
What?
What
What
is
the hell, Alexis?
No, bro. What are we doing? Okay, wait.
Are they signing
No,
through
we
the?
don't. First of all, wow. First of all, wow.
Right.
Um, if we were doing the do, wow. I'm not signing shit when we're doing anything. It's. Can you imagine? How does that look? Oh
How
my
do you
You
god!
gotta
say
stop in between and be like,
take that shit?
like, what
Right? And what if I don't know where I gotta spell it out? Like, nah, that's too much. Too much. If I could give an example, shit.
Like when you say you got the breath, you just
No, eye contact and hints and shit. I don't know. You don't
okay.
sign it. It's a lot of work.
right? We don't. What the fuck, Alexis?
Jesus.
Mm.
He
You don't
said,
tap him
"Whoa,
on the
whoa, what are
shoulder
we
and say
doing?"
turn around. Like, what the hell?
He was not
Right.
expecting that kind of question. He said, "Whoa,
You say
what are we doing here?"
spin that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a question
Well,
right there.
yeah, to answer your question, no, there's no signing, there's no talking. They can't hear me. Um, you just kind of
So it's
roll
silent
with it,
sex.
flow with it.
I got a
Mhm.
question. Would any of you ever date a transgender?
Hell no.
No.
No. No disrespect, just nah. It's not my vibe.
Mm-mm.
No, I couldn't do that.
I need you
Would
to be
you?
No.
I need you to be born with it. Oh, I don't need it to be.
Yeah.
I need you to be
That's
born
true.
with it.
So I've actually talked to somebody who was trans,
Mhm.
from
Uh-huh.
female to male.
They were a male.
They were born female and transitioned to a male.
Oh,
Born female.
okay.
Okay.
But I didn't know that until after we met. Like, we got to talking, and then he was very honest about himself, honestly. But he was like, "Look, this is me," and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Mhm.
all right."
He said,
Hmm.
"Take it or leave it."
Yeah, I wouldn't, couldn't. Um,
Why?
End of story, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it.
Why not?
Why not? Because this person had a penis. So no, I just no.
Once upon a
I am
time,
Okay.
never.
slinging dick lane. Like,
Yeah, just no.
Just no.
I can't. I can't imagine going on a dating app, seeing somebody who I thought was a woman, and we talk, we vibe, whatever. I meet up with them, and then one
Come to
drunk,
find out.
crazy ass night, they whip it out.
And they
It's a wrap
there
at that
you
point.
are.
I'm traumatized. I'm like, what the fuck
And then they
just happened? And I
there you
didn't
are.
check. That'd be on me. You know?
Okay. So what if they're fully transitioned?
Would you ever tell your close friends though?
Damn.
I have to take it to the grave.
Mm.
Take that one to the grave.
Because please understand, I will know.
Shit.
I
Would
will
I
know.
tell them? I mean, because they my boys, but damn, that's an embarrassing moment. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's an embarrassing. And then they gonna clown me for the rest of life. They
For
gonna tell
sure.
me like, yeah, I'll charge it, just charge it. But I'll tell her, but it'll be just don't tell nobody else that shit.
Okay, so my question was, what if they were fully transitioned?
Don't matter to me. It don't matter because what you were is what you were. And I prefer a woman naturally. Ain't nothing against them. It's just not my preference, to be completely honest.
That's
Dang, I
fair.
need a drink for this. This is about to be a fun conversation.
Because I mean, when you think about it, like John's old, so he's not old.
First
So like
off,
he still may
Dang.
want kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when that time would come, wouldn't that be kind of a difficult situation?
am I the oldest one here?
Oh yes, yes you are.
Oh yes. So why you say it like that?
Right?
Yes you are.
Ain't none of y'all in y'all 30s yet?
We're all in
I'm
our
about to be
30s.
We all in
33.
our 30s.
31.
Okay, so it ain't that bad. Shit, y'all make me sound like I'm like in my
That
50s.
you don't know
Lex is making you
two
sound
out
like
of the
that.
three
You
ages.
said you old, but you ain't old. Wait, what you trying to say? Cause how old are you?
36.
No,
Woo!
see? Don't say he old, but he ain't old. Like, don't do that, cause I'm not too far behind, okay? And I'm not old, goddammit.
How old are you, Vic?
See?
I'm about to be 33.
Damn.
Damn, fuck you.
Dang, if you don't chill out,
You are
if you don't
33.
chill out
You're
with these
about to be
comments.
33.
What'd you say?
You are 33?
I will be 33 in June.
Oh, you're not that old.
See, thank you.
Because
Thank
before
you.
you know it, but shut up, Alexis. Before you know it, we're gonna be right behind her. We're about to
Right
be
behind her.
31 in
And
a
I'm
minute.
gonna laugh.
That's
And the
what I'm
moment I
saying.
see a gray hair on your head, I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna take a
Already
picture
got
of it.
him.
I want that though. Thank
Damn.
you.
Already got him.
Sorry. Dang, y'all be
Already
stressing
got
like
him.
that?
Oh, no,
I'm stressed
I'm
when
not.
I
This is
see my gray
wisdom.
hairs.
Dang.
This is
That
wisdom. It's
stressed
too
me
many.
out.
You experience a couple hoe niggas in your life and get a couple grays to know not to go back.
Tough.
Amen.
You also get gray hairs once you have kids too, so.
That'll do it.
Nay.
Because John, I know you got some grays.
I got one.
You got one gray hair?
I got
I'm
one. I
calling.
count them. I make sure I count
Count
them
'em.
just to make
You
sure.
wear
I got
the
one,
deceit.
and it will not go away. It is right here on the chin, and I look at
I'm
it
just
every
about to
day, and I'm
stack
like,
it on
damn,
your
it's coming.
that facial hair.
Damn.
Yep, and when I saw it, I was like, damn, it's coming. It ain't in my head. It's just that one strand in the center of my beard. I'm like,
But that
damn,
salt and
it's
pepper on
coming.
the beard be looking nice though.
Hey, but wait. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
really a fan of like facial hair, but certain people who have facial hair, when it's like a gray black mixture, that
Salt, pepper.
salt and pepper, yeah, that's
you
what
love
I'm.
the
I
salt
ain't
and
gonna
pepper.
lie. Certain people can pull that off. I'm not
So,
gonna.
who has
That's
salt and
like,
pepper that's like middle
like
age? Like
wisdom.
Idris?
It's like wisdom.
Sure.
Idris, yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
He
He's
don't got like
fine.
a lot of pepper, or salt, but he got like just enough.
Can always say Rick Fox.
Oh Lord. I don't know anybody else.
Rick Fox has always been known
Oh, Rick Fox.
for
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Oh my God, it's so windy out here.
Wasn't he like in a movie?
I need a light.
He's in a new movie now, I think.
Oh, speaking of movies, I went to the movies today. Sorry. Ooh, my voice.
Whoa, what was that?
I went to go see Mortal Kombat, and then I
Do you need
snuck
to be
in.
your channel?
Shut up. I went to go see Mortal Kombat, and then I snuck in and saw Michael. Two very good movies.
Have you seen it all the way through?
What, Michael?
Yeah.
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 It is a great movie. I'm about to go see that again.
I just don't like how some people were upset about it and they were like, no, what about all this scandal and shit? I'm like, yo, they literally covered his life as a child to
No, I thought you were gonna
1987.
grab something and get with
I
you
feel
when you
like
said
they
that.
low key disrespected Jafar. I think that's his name, Jafar Jackson, who portrayed Michael. They comparing him to his uncle way too heavily, and honestly, he
Right,
did an
that part.
amazing job with what he had and how he did it. Like if you did they actually have it on YouTube. They did a comparison to the original music video and him, and you can't really tell like that, outside of the quality of the
And
video that it
I'm
was
not gonna
him.
you
lie
see him,
though. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that lightweight disappointed me was they left out certain things. Like I thought they was going to show them making this song, "We Are the World." They didn't even throw in "Remember the Time." I was lightweight upset about some of it,
because
but
the movie stopped in 1987, sis. Remember the Time is in the early 90s.
I'm
So we have to
aware.
wait for part 2.
They're gonna do a part 2, and I'm gonna see
Okay.
part 2.
Very
I
much.
think they're
I
gonna do.
don't like they cut back Nia Long's parts as Katherine Jackson. I don't like that they did that.
Well, you
Because
also
she was
got to
supposed to have,
remember that when they stopped at 87, I think it was 87.
Mhm.
They only did the first half of his peak,
Yep.
and then when the 90s hit, moving forward, and I think that's when they're gonna start putting Janet in. I saw on YouTube called Mojo, I think that's the name of it, where they were explaining the video, and they said the reason why they didn't put Janet in it because by the time everything was going on, she was still young. She was a kid.
Mm.
But when the
But
90s hit, that's when everything's gonna pick off with her.
but do you think Janet's gonna change her mind because she didn't want to be portrayed in this one, and
That's what I
Halle
heard
Bailey
too.
was supposed to be
Well,
the
I mean, look,
actress?
if she don't want to be portrayed in it, that's on her. We all talking about Michael here. She'll be co-cast. She's the sidekick in this movie. Let's be honest
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not gonna do Demita Joe like that. Like that's not Janet.
This is
Demita Joe.
Michael's video. Why are we talking about Janet? Like, I understand everybody loves Janet. Don't get me wrong, and she's an important piece in it.
Michael like this. Like what?
I get it. No, she's an
Don't you
important
think?
piece in it. I'm not disagreeing with that. At the end of the day, the movie's called Michael.
Michael. Right.
But if that's the case, you gotta have Joe Jackson in almost every damn scene. If it's
Because
Michael.
Joe Jackson was the person who made the whole group.
Right.
True, but this goes back to my whole thing about them cutting Nia Long's parts in the movie. Katherine Jackson was around Michael way more than Joe was when he was in his solo career.
True. However, if we can argue it, she was always in the background with a lot of things.
True, but I don't like how, so what? The only scenes you're gonna give us is her shaking her feet up, eating some damn popcorn, watching a movie with Mike. That's all
But
you're
then,
gonna do?
but then again, you did just say that there's gonna be a part 2. So maybe they'll put more of her in that. I don't know.
I bet not see my damn bowl of popcorn in the second movie.
But honestly,
better
I
not.
think we're comparing older movies from Michael Jackson's films versus now. Like if y'all remember the Jackson's American Dream, like that old movie
Yeah.
back in the 90s, like his mom was in that a lot, or Angela Bassett's character was in it a lot, right?
Yeah.
But she still had the role of playing in the background, and
That's
Joe
true.
was always in the front, and
Very true.
they
Well,
centered
Katherine
everything.
was soft-spoken. Yeah, she was soft-spoken.
Yeah, she was soft spoken. She still had an important role. Joe was always in the front because even the brothers backed it up in this video. And in the Jackson American Dream, the old one, Michael is still the center of it. And I do not remember hearing Janet about it. And that was 30 years ago. So I mean, like it's possible they can put Janet in the next video because to be honest, I can't remember a Michael Jackson video where she was mentioned in it heavily. So it can be possible that it was she can be added in it heavily this time because she was important in his life.
Yeah, in the night, like people. But this is why I wish she was in this movie, and at least in part 1, because He was heavily influenced and asked Mike to use some of his dance moves for like her Rhythm Nation era. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just like that would have been a dope ass piece for collaboration within the movie. Like Halle Bailey would have ate that role. I
Yeah,
believe.
but remember, didn't Janet peak in early 90s, not in the 80s?
Yes.
Nah, she peaked in the 80s.
She peaked in the 80s?
Janet, after her Control album, oh yeah, she peaked in the 80s.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I guess I've only heard of her stuff like in the
Pleasure
90s,
Princess.
2000s, when she was doing lap dances on niggas, like shit like that.
That part.
No, your horny mind just remembers the lap dances on niggas.
Hey,
But
I was 10 years old when I saw that. I was like, listen, listen. If I was old enough at 10, I was thinking it.
you are now. You're quite of age.
She like 80. I don't want that.
Whoa, she's 60.
I don't want that.
She still look like she in her 30s.
I don't want that.
You don't have no old poochie?
That's powdered milk on me. I don't want that.
I don't believe
That's
for one
powdered
bit you
milk.
would say no.
I don't want
I
that.
don't. I really think he bullshitted because if Janet Jackson right now tried to throw that shit on you, you would
I
not
don't
say
want it.
no.
I don't want it. Her face is scary to me.
Tried many
don't want it.
outlets. I'm pretty sure you would consider.
No, you know who I would consider? Angela Bassett, Nia Long. I would
Absolutely.
consider that.
100%.
She's almost 70.
Don't
So,
matter.
and- but she look good as
She's
fuck.
fine wine.
Long.
That's fine wine.
What you mean?
That's not cosmetic surgery to me.
Angela Bassett looked good just now, just as she did back then.
Yep.
Don't play.
Only surgery it got was her nose.
Don't play.
But see the transformation of it. Look at her younger face, Janet's, and look at it now. Matter of fact, look at her kid, her teen, her young adult, and her now. It changes every time. Angela Bassett, same for 30 years. Tell me I'm
all the way
lying.
through. All the way through.
Nah.
The best you can
You're
say changed
tripping.
was her cheekbones. The best.
But that's what changed with Janet. But
Her
she
nose.
got but it run
But Janet,
nose.
but,
But
okay,
yeah.
but see, Angela's transformation, it looks good. Janet, she look good, but
she put some money into that.
come on now,
Are you cool?
are you
Okay,
cool?
cool. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question real quick? Is Janet and Nia Long roughly around the same age?
No, Nia Long's like 53.
Okay, so
52,
7 years
53.
apart, give or take.
Yeah.
Okay, so has Nia Long had any surgery on her face whatsoever?
Nia Long is 55.
Oh,
Okay.
55. Okay.
Okay, 55. She's 55. Janet's 60. Right, so 5-year difference, right? There's no different changes in Nia Long's face.
If you look at a current post that Janet was just out, if you look at that post,
Janet
looks
is
the same.
Janet will be 60 on the 16th.
Oh, so she's 59. So they're 4-year difference.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Close
just
to
saying.
5. Let's
I'm just
round it
saying.
to 5.
Young Janet, everybody get it. Old Janet, powder milk. I don't want it.
Yeah,
You got-
yeah.
you
Angela
gotta see a
Bassett can
recent
get it
photo.
all day. Nia Long can get it all day. Janet,
Angela Bassett is that expensive ass wine that you buy, and you
No,
only open
fact.
up every once in a while just
every
cause.
once in a
Why
little
y'all trying to
purple
treat
moon.
Janet like she's some
I'm
Taylor
not treating
Port or
Janet
something?
like nothing. I'm not treating Janet like nothing. I just don't. I'm just comparing Nia Long and Janet, and I'm just choosing Nia.
all
Everybody
day.
gonna choose Nia.
Nia.
That's not a
What you
That's
think?
two
Nia
different
Long or
calibers.
Janet right now. Who look better? Nia Long.
They were
all
around the
day.
same era.
but they're just different areas. You know, like I wouldn't put those two together.
Okay, who would you put together then? There's my question.
And they
Now,
Okay, I got
I
one.
ain't heard you say nothing this whole time.
like with Janet, you gotta put it because Paula was a little older than her.
What, Sade?
I would put Sade. She was my second thought to put. I put like somebody like Sade. Sade don't look the same.
Sade don't
But-
look the same.
Maybe you don't look like Sade.
I'm not hitting Sade because Sade's my daddy's girl, so I don't deal with that. I
Is
got
it a
Alicia
crime?
Keys, so y'all already know. Roll your eyes if you want to. You already know I'm faithful to that woman through thick and thin. She is
We
mine.
know. Whoa, Swiss Beats would say otherwise. But you know,
Dang, who was another one? Oh,
really,
what's the girl name? Vivica Fox.
Back in her
we
day.
look different.
Back in the day.
Back in the
Come with
day,
Jada.
not right now.
Back in the day,
Not right now.
You would
Fox was fine.
hold on.
Now, that's auntie.
Pause.
Who
That's
else?
auntie.
Okay,
You
then
would
you got
put.
Holly Berry.
That's a nice comparison.
Okay, so
They're-
Janet
They
and Holly Berry.
What about
they
Jada?
they age
Jada.
just about even. Look at a current Janet photo and a Halle Berry photo. They age just about the same.
Okay.
What about Jada?
And who?
I wouldn't put Jada against Janet.
Why?
Jada is like an ethereal being. She's different.
Man, both of them had men in a chokehold in the 90s. You gotta compare them. They
I
was
don't know.
in a chokehold. Okay, what's the girl from Fresh Prince? Hillary.
I would put Lisa Ray.
Okay. Chokehold.
Not with Janet, but with
Holly?
who the fuck did
Lisa.
don't do Lisa like that now. Now you got something against
Hey,
Lisa
why
Ray?
you look like that? You got the steak face on.
I'm listening, but I would choose Lisa.
She's
I
sitting
would
here
choose
like,
Lisa Ray.
She got a little hood in her.
That's all. No matter.
You only smash Lisa Ray?
Nah, I think I'll talk to her though. I mean, I don't know her personality like that because I only see her in maybe one or two videos, and outside of that, it was just whatever. But Janet was everywhere. Holly Berry was everywhere. Nia Long was everywhere. You know, she's like what's the word? Underrated actress
You think Lisa Ray is?
compared to Holly Berry, Janet Jackson, Nia Long. She is very underrated. She is under the radar.
Well, not necessarily. She's just been doing the TV show route lately.
Sure,
With the family business. She's been taking that route. She hasn't been, I don't know the last movie I've seen her in, but shows have kind of been her realm lately.
Right.
ooh, what about Taraji P. Henson?
I would put her with Janet. I would do that. They age just the same. Go to Janet's Instagram, Vic.
What about Kerry Washington?
No.
She lost the touch for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. She lost the touch.
You are not gonna put. I love Carrie. I love my Olivia Pope. You are not gonna put her against Janet Jackson.
What about Regina King?
Against Janet? Nah, Janet got that one.
You think so?
I think so.
Don't insult her today, please.
So if I insult Regina, it's a problem. If I insult Janet, it's a problem. Pick and choose which one we doing.
I'm telling Victoria, don't insult Janet. Talking about Rick.
Hey. Don't shoot me, okay? Don't shoot me.
I think you're just a fan of Janet. I think that's what this is coming down to.
Yeah.
A bias.
That's all it is.
Biased opinion.
If you don't pick Janet, she's shooting shots.
Shoot.
Look, she's spoken now.
Cause what was said?
I'm just saying. We named some hitters, and you was like, nah.
Nah, right. No, it was like no everything.
No. I didn't expect that from y'all. That's why I was so shocked. I was like, whoa.
You thought it was gonna pick Janet?
We was all born in the same era, so we saw them all.
It's velvet rope. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, you biased. This is a biased topic right here.
I'm biased as fuck.
You defended Janet to the roof.
I am. Mm-hmm.
And you know you rock his Nate quiet as hell with this. She's like, girl, I don't know about this one.
Janet would make me go that way. That'd probably be the one person I would probably do it for like one night and be like, I did that.
So you about that life?
For one person, I would do
Oh,
that
one
for one, and then I'm gonna
Okay,
go back.
have y'all ever had that phase where y'all just tried, the
To be with a
opposite
woman?
sex?
No.
No?
Yes.
Mm-mm. Well,
I was like, mm-mm.
Hmm.
I'm the
Okay,
only one.
You the only one, girl. Why not? Is the question. Maybe that's my
hold up.
question. Why not?
Wait. Ask that question again.
I said, have you ever had a phase where you thought about only sleeping with the same sex?
Oh, only sleeping with the same sex.
Or,
So
just dibble
are
dabble,
you asking?
I
Has
dabbled and I
anybody had a
dabbled.
phase of
like nigga got on your nerves, you was talking to a girl like type shit.
I dabbled and I dabbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lexus.
Not me though. No.
She said, "Not me though."
No, I was looking at somebody. But
Oh shit. Wait
yeah,
a minute. Wait a minute.
Who
Let
she
me
was
sit up
looking
on
at?
this one.
Who you was looking at? What you was finna
Not
say?
y'all
I had
nigga
to make
next
sure.
Right, who you was looking
No,
at?
I had to make sure my antennas was sticking
Not
up
y'all
straight.
nigga
I
messy.
didn't.
Who you looking
I
at?
didn't know if I heard what I heard correctly, so I needed you to repeat the
What you
question.
heard?
I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure.
Okay. And take
Hold up.
sip.
Okay. Just a question.
Who got the question?
No, that was my question. That was all.
Oh, I thought I heard somebody say they got another question. Alexis, you said no. Why no?
'Cause I don't see myself being satisfied licking a wet ass vagina.
Shit. The way you said that is crazy.
I was trying to put my words. I was thinking about it, but I'm like,
Oh.
I'm a super soaker. So it's like, could I see myself taking on a super soaker? No.
Why not?
Because I want to be the super soaker.
You can be both.
I don't want to be a pillow princess though.
You don't have to be.
You don't have to be.
That's boring.
You don't
But then
have
I'm
to
not
be a
gonna
pillow
want to.
princess.
And the girl's not satisfied.
There's a
'Cause
thing
I don't wanna
called
eat.
69. You know. What
You
was
just heard
everybody
me say I
say?
don't want to lick it.
What?
What you say?
I don't want to lick it.
I don't want
That's
to.
all
You
you have to
don't
say.
want to?
That's what I did say.
Nah, it's how you said that shit. It just made it sound like it was a plague or some shit. Like, no,
To like, well, it is.
a plague.
Like, I say that though, but I've also done things
You what?
with men.
Elaborate, please, because I heard
You
it.
say?
No, I heard it.
We
She's
all
done
like
some things. Elaborate.
me and Big leaned in like what? Go on.
We talked about this though.
I don't know about this, so you can explain it again, please.
Refresh that memory. Let's
I
get a
told y'all
refresh.
I ain't asked before.
Oh,
You what?
I told you I ain't asked before.
Yeah, that conversation. No for me.
You see how both of them
Oh,
laughing? I'm not. I'm so
no.
intrigued. I need to know.
Okay, she said that she ate ass before. Would you, as a man, would you want your ass eaten?
I don't know about that.
Okay, wait,
I don't
Alexis,
got that kind of teeth.
how was he positioned when you did it? I don't think we ever went.
Legs
How was
up
he
in the air,
positioned?
V style,
That's not how it happens.
doggy style, huh? Yeah, from the back.
No.
That's that kind of shit.
Actually, they were laying down, but they didn't have to like put their legs
They
in the
wasn't
air. It's like
suited.
when you was down there sucking on the balls, you just go down and
You was grocery munching. Okay. I love it.
it felt though they were shaved, they were clean, so it was just like
I figured it and assume.
that's been my first time. I was like, okay,
I would hope so.
Question: would you do it again?
yeah.
She said absolutely.
What did you like about? What did you like? What was it for you?
Control.
It was like new discovery, and I was like, hold up, my tongue work is. I shocked myself. I was like, wait a minute.
Yourself.
I could do that?
And
I was like, you know,
wait,
it was
wait,
the sense
wait.
of, like, I was proud of myself. So it just, you know,
You
but
said
then it was like, I unlocked a new way to satisfy a man.
Did you just say you realized you had tongue
And-
work by licking his ass crack? Like, I'm confused. Is that what you just said?
I forgot you haven't been in that realm, so you don't know pudding pop.
Dang,
but
what was
you
that?
need some.
Just
And I
jab.
won't. I no. I don't think I'll ever
Okay.
enter that realm of eating ass. I'm sorry.
Never say never.
That I'm saying that wrong.
Never.
It's a hard. It's a hard no. It's a hard no.
hard no.
It's hard no.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Miss Antoinette.
Did you just say my whole?
Who?
You just said my whole
That side eye is
Is your-
nasty word.
Is your service nervous?
Who you talking to?
Never say never. I'm
talking to
saying
Miss
never on that one
Antoinette.
for sure.
Her connection was.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
Is
Nay.
my
My
service
service is-
nervous?
What the hell?
Mm.
Because
Well.
I feel like she froze. No,
Oh my god.
frozen.
She said your service is nervous. No, she was frozen.
The service was nervous.
All right. The
Am I?
question is, what's the farthest you'll go? What's the limit?
You can pretty much do anything except touch my butthole.
I've tried a lot of things.
No, I got
Okay.
that. I'm saying, like, where's the brick wall of
I don't
stop?
know. I don't know what I wouldn't
My
do.
butthole. Like,
Like the things I said I wouldn't do, I've now done. So
Is that Wingstop? Sorry, I had a high moment. That wing was amazing.
you are such a foodie. This is
I don't give a
ridiculous.
fuck. I see wings. I'm
Recording foodies.
I'm sorry. My
What?
bad. Sorry. Sidetrack. Okay, my bad. Let's go back to the topic. What is a hard no for you?
Right there with sex. So makes sense.
So your hard no is
Say
what?
that again. I don't know if I have one.
All right, if I name some
Anymore.
shit, then you can just say yes or no too. Okay.
Yes.
Threesomes.
Oh, fuck no.
There's your hard no. One question done.
Yeah. That's a hard fuck no. Hell no.
Because
See him do some shit he ain't did with me?
no, assuming he did.
Nah, fuck that. Because we're gonna be realistic. Realistically speaking, in threesomes, you see a new trick or two with your partner that you ain't seen before. That's gonna make you feel some type of way.
I understand what you're saying, but assuming he did everything he did to her to you, everything's the same.
No, I shouldn't. Why am I at the same level with her? You should be
Because
doing
he's a
more to me.
man. He's a man. He
Fuck
knows
that.
how to make things work.
She's a guest, a temporary guest, may I add.
So
she
he
only
should
got
dumb
that
it down?
She only got a 2-hour parking pass. Okay,
Dang, 2 hours.
she about to be gone.
So
You
so
better
he should
put
dumb
it
it down.
my question is, why she got a
With
parking
your
pass at
wife.
all?
So no, I'm asking, is she gonna dumb it down?
We're talking about 2-hour parking pass. There ain't no parking pass. No, we ain't doing no, no.
Yeah, I
What
don't
if
see
she
my.
made you come?
She wouldn't know
How do you
No.
know?
because she wouldn't be in my coochie.
You was just talking about some never say
Oh, so
never.
this is
Now
a
you
hard
talking about some
no.
never.
Right?
Wait, but hold on.
Yeah.
She might lick you so
No.
good you could you never realized you could come
Clenching
like
her,
that.
clenching her face with your leg and making her choke.
I've
I can't breathe.
had some great eaters. I will be okay.
But we ain't talking about your other great eaters. We talking about that one.
she gonna be somebody's great best eater, and I
So
love
if
that for
so
her.
if he ate her out to the point where she is just all over the place, you feel some type of way.
Fuck you.
Mm.
You did too much.
You did too much.
That's too gracious. Like the
That
fuck.
sounds like a hater.
Look,
Supposed to be a little.
I don't even think we'd be able to even start because the minute you try
And
to
the minute I
touch the
see you
next
got the girl,
person,
I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? Nope. Wash
just
your hands.
kidding.
I'm popping your hands. No, what are you doing?
Put your clothes on.
Nope, too low. What do you think you're
What
doing?
the heck?
And then if she tried, what, girl?
So why is she even there then? That's the question.
That's
She wouldn't
exactly
be
my
there.
point. That's why I
That's
said
the point.
no.
She wouldn't even make it to the house.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even know what apartment complex I'm.
Excuse me.
None of that.
So you'll tell him no if he wanted it. Is what it sounds like.
No.
If he wanted, he know they got me fucked up because I'll make that very clear
Oh,
that
okay.
threesome's not a question. So I ask because like if you want to go that route, that tell me something.
But they
No.
got a high sex drive.
Child,
You know
I
what?
have
You
a high
want
sex
you want
drive.
you want you want to you want to you want to have sex with different people. I got you.
Mhm.
I got you. I'll put a different
Different
wig on,
personalities,
outfit,
different wigs. What the
the whole
fuck you
shit.
want?
Oh my lord!
I
What is
give
with
you
this
I give
different
you I
personality
give you
shit?
5 different people every day. Every day you get a different person. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hey, who you want today? It's Wednesday, but
my.
do you want to talk to Friday? Like, what we doing?
You want to talk to Friday?
I'm just saying.
Alright.
I just feel like always repercussions when you open the door. You're in a serious relationship with somebody. It's not to say there's something wrong with being adventurous and spontaneous and trying something spicy and new to spruce some shit up. But you also have to understand there's a consequence. If I know that my man got that shit, I know she finna go crazy too. And then the bitch gonna want to return, and then I'm gonna feel insulted. Now I gotta put the ass.
You don't,
But
but you
what
don't
if
have
it
to
was
do
only
threesome with
when
everybody.
y'all
Like
wanted it?
you don't do
Huh?
a threesome with the person you really fucking with.
Nah, but even if it's a stranger, that bitch, if I know how my man put it down, I know she gonna want to come back.
But then that's when you hold the door, and be like, nah.
She wouldn't even be able to go through the door.
No, I
Okay,
got
so
you. But I'm saying,
wait, I got a question though. I got a question. Jonathan, are you how do you feel about somebody spitting on you or in your mouth?
spitting on me, I'm slapping the hell out of her. Fuck.
In your mouth, like spit in your mouth.
No. Okay, I got hard rules. Let me run these down for you. Don't spit on me. Don't piss on me. Don't shit on me. We all right. We all right.
They're not spitting on you per se.
No, I don't care. Any saliva going down my mouth outside of kissing. No. If you go up to it, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
You'll eat. Hold on. You'll
I will
eat
go
some
so
coochie,
limp and so quick, like it's not even funny. Not even
but
funny.
you'll eat some coochie and go up to kiss somebody.
That's different. That's completely different. That's in the flow. But spitting
That
like a whole
you
loogie with snot and shit, nah, I'm good.
No, it's not.
Now, if you
It's
do
not
some
a
shit like that, I'm gonna
No,
get up and
there's
swing like it. No, but
there's different
I've
ways
done
of
it. Or I've,
done
you
it.
know,
But they didn't just like drop the spit in my mouth. Like we were making out and I felt them transfer it.
That's
Look at
different.
that.
Wait, pause.
That's yeah. I mean, outside of kissing, sure, I can allow that, right? I'm talking about like intentional spitting.
But I think you're over exaggerating the act itself from things that you've seen. But in reality, nobody's dropping a loogie down your throat.
I understand that, but that's what I'm talking about. That's the hard no. But if it's just natural kissing and whatever, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Just don't spit on me, piss on me, shit on me. I'm good.
Well,
Oh,
nobody.
and no strap-ons. Fuck that noise. We ain't doing none of that shit.
Why would you?
Hey, there are some dudes who like that, and I ain't one of them.
Are you
Who like to,
good with
who
toys?
like to
Like,
get paid?
just no straps or no toys, period.
No straps. Toys like roses and silver bullets and magic wands and shit. Sure, why not?
Magic wands? What?
Hey, I know some of these toys here and there. Look,
This nigga
but
said bippity boo.
Bippity boppity. Whoop.
Hey,
yeah, all that shit. Cool, whatever. A strap on? Fuck no. I don't. What? Why? Why?
this is interesting because years ago you were like, "No, I don't want to be
Who?
involved in toys."
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
interesting. You see how our mind changes
No,
as we
let
get.
me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because if you're using the toy for both our pleasures, then that's one thing. If you're using that toy for your pleasure only, that means why am I there? You know?
How
And
would
then
her toy pleasure you?
the vibration of it. Yeah, so the vibration of it. But if you're
How is
using
it?
it
No,
because I
are
ain't doing my
we talking
job, then the fuck out of here with that shit. Take the batteries
are we
and throw them away.
are we talking like a bullet?
Yeah, like a bullet or a rose. Like the rose has different vibration patterns and shit.
So when they play, okay, because I'm curious about this because I've experienced this. So say you're doing anal and they have a bullet on the click. Can you feel that vibration in their ass?
I have not tried it, so I don't know. Um,
Oh,
but if
never mind.
I can, I've never tried it, so I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
But
I'm just gonna.
with if I'm in her pussy and she has the silver bullet, then yeah, I'll feel it. Then that's different. Yeah, I ain't done all that extreme shit. Now would I? Sure, but
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had that experience just yet.
You cool with whips?
If
Yes.
I'm the one whipping, I ain't getting whipped. You know what's funny? I've learned in my sexual escapades that women like pain to a certain degree, like scratches and spankings and all that shit. And
Crops aren't even painful.
look, to each his own. I'm just saying, I've heard of women who like to be choked, hair pulled, ass smacked, whips, chains, 50 shades of gray, 100 shades of gray. I don't care. That something about it with y'all, it gets turned on, and I don't mind doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't smack me with no fucking whip. I feel like a fucking slave at that point. And I just that's how I feel.
He's like, I'll do it to you, but you can't do
How
that to
can
me.
somebody like you be your oppressor? Well, unless you go outside.
No,
of your-
here okay, maybe I should do it more clearly. I like to be the dominant one, taking
Are you
control of it.
sticking with black queens, or are you dibbly dabbling in?
Wait, say it again.
Are you sticking with black queens, or are you dibble dabbling in other areas and ponds, in rivers and lakes that you're not used to?
Damn, first off, dibble dabble. I don't dibble dabble. I just whoever likes me likes me. If I could pick who, of course a black queen, of course.
Okay.
Or Hispanic. I have not
Sweet.
tried an Asian. I've only tried one white, no Indian, no Hawaiian. It's
And
a
you were in
different
How
vibe,
did,
I would say,
but
for each.
you were in SoCal.
Yeah, but where I lived, it was majority black and Hispanic, and that's what I grew up around. So the culture of Hispanic women was very rampant. So in California, we wouldn't be surprised if a black dude dated a Hispanic girl because there was so many Hispanic people there. It didn't matter. Now it'd be different if it was like you was in the hood like I was, and you dated a white girl. I'm like, oh, she must have went to like Venice High School or another high school that was like predominantly white type shit. But no. It was always like black or Hispanic, maybe a Filipino, like a hard maybe. You know,
Filipinos are big in the Bay.
right? But SoCal, it's Hispanic and black and Filipino ish. Like that's the second or the third place runner.
Mm-hmm. So, who was your best sexual encounter?
Best, I would say black, only because they knew what they liked, and they did what I liked, and I didn't talk to other races really like that.
Mhm.
One, because my mama didn't want me to bring no white girl home. Second, it was just they was down for the cause, and yeah, I would keep it like that.
Do y'all feel like y'all can train somebody to have
Yes.
sex the way you want them to?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I
Yes. Because let me
dive in.
tell you why. Because the moment I do whatever they like and they just all over the place losing their mind, that means they are willing and able to do whatever I want because I got them there first. And I will let them know, you can do better in this situation, please. Because I got you where you wanted to go.
Okay. I mean, for me, I like
It's
to
a
dive a little.
competition, that's why. I call it a competition. You ain't about to
I like,
out freak me. So step your game up.
but for me personally, I like to dibble dabble in the BDSM world. So yes, I don't mind teaching.
I mean, I don't know.
What
I am simple.
about you, Vic?
I get whatever I need to get to the point, and whatever they need to get to the point, just tell
Mhm.
me. I don't need much, but you better bring your A game, type of thing. No
But
teeth.
what if you don't
Fuck that shit.
game?
Huh?
But what if you don't bring your A game?
Then you need to tell me. Tell me, because if you are lying and fake moaning like most women do, you doing yourself a disservice, not me. I still fuck.
Most women crazy.
Right.
Not my okay. Well, I can't speak for all women, but there will be women out there who be fake moaning. Nah, okay. Well, listen. If it happened to me, it happened to me. Oh well, I still fuck. But if you didn't tell me, that's your fault. That is your fault. You should have said something. Because if you did not say something, I'm going to assume what I'm doing is great, and you just not satisfied talking shit to your friends. And then I'm like, oh well.
Yeah. But sometimes some people, like some dudes, they get beside themselves because they're big and think like that's all they need to have a good sexual experience. But if
That's
you
what
don't
most
know how to,
women ask for, though.
no, we ask that you know how to use it. Because listen, a big dick nigga can get beat by a smaller dick nigga who knows how to work that shit.
Okay. But is it fair to say that most women want a girthy size with the motion of the ocean?
Sure, we'll say majority.
Because most of y'all male dildo shits be like 8 feet long, 2 inches in diameter type shit. Because y'all like to have that feeling of being quote unquote full.
My dildo's not big.
Y'all ain't been to a sex store where y'all see these freaking rods on the shelf.
Of course, at the sex stores.
Yeah, so my question is, why are they making them shit so big?
Because some women like to be fisted, so they
I
get a
ain't
big
never
dildo.
seen a small ass 2-inch dildo like this. Tell me I'm lying.
I can't relate.
I've seen either
Oh, what
7
do you
and
think a
above.
bullet?
What?
What do you think a bullet?
No, I'm not talking about a
He's
bullet. I'm
talking
talking
about
about
like a strap.
a strap on. Them rubbery things you can stick on the wall in the bathroom.
Some like the shit.
not the fucking suction cup dildos.
Yep.
Them fuckers. Them shits ain't 3 inches.
No.
Nah, them shits
Some,
is like
and if
6,
they are
7, 8,
shorter,
9
they
inches.
like the girth.
Them shits at least 7.
Them shits
Fair.
be hella big for no reason.
They do. And then they throw it back. I'm like, girl, relax.
So
Go
they
get you
need
some.
that oomph. They need that
The
weight.
moment you have to stick that on the wall, we need to have a discussion.
Why?
Hey, girl, just go get you some. at that point because you want backshots. It's one, it's one thing to be
Yeah,
laying
but
on your
then
back
I feel like
and you go ahead.
girls who are straight who have that attached to the wall, they rather deal with that than a actual nigga. They get
No,
what they
fuck
need
no,
out of
because
it.
it's quiet. Like when you're doing the act, I'm not gonna hold you. You want to hear a nigga talk their shit.
Talk your shit.
Maybe they got something playing
But what I
in the
look like
background. I
talking
don't
shit
know.
to myself by myself?
What?
What do I look like talking shit to myself and by myself?
I mean, hey, that's some people might like
It
that.
doesn't.
Jonathan, how you feel
It
about
does,
phone sex?
Phone sex?
Yeah.
I ain't in high school no more. I don't get turned on by that. Phone sex? Nah.
but then again, you have an Android
What the fuck
Then
does
again,
that
you got an
mean?
Android. What the fuck does that have to do with
because
anything?
I don't care for phone sex, but I don't mind like a video call.
We can do video calls on Android. What the fuck you mean?
Have to get apps for that.
No, we don't. It comes with the phone.
Yes.
Look, just because you an
Mm.
Apple user and you just a trend follower don't mean nothing.
That's why I'm
We
not a
different around
trend.
here. Yeah, people who have Apple, they ain't shit changed on that shit.
I am not a
Outside of the
trend
quality of
follower.
that damn camera.
Team
I have a
Android.
MacBook. I have a MacBook, for example, because MacBooks last longer. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
They last like my last MacBook lasted 10 is 10 years old. I gave it to my sister last year. It still works brand new. If I had an HP or a Dell or some shit, I'd be getting a new laptop every 5 years.
Or you can just reset your laptop and just save it on a drive.
Why do I
Or
even have to
cloud.
do that with MacBook? I don't even have to do all that.
A MacBook, you got to put everything in the cloud. Also,
Or you can get hard drives.
I mean, yeah,
If you
that's what
want
I said.
if you want to be a little more private. Like let's say you got some movies on there that the cloud don't need to witness. You got your little hard drive.
Or I can't stand
No,
women
no
like
movie.
these.
What?
Not y'all. Not y'all. All right, here's a random question.
Please, Vince.
Have you ever
Go
been
ahead.
so dickmatized you start stalking niggas? Or trying to see where they at?
No.
Or what they doing?
No.
Or trying to be in their
No.
face? Okay. Okay.
No.
Yes and
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Has there ever been a guy who did that to y'all?
No.
That was like trying to see where I was.
Like y'all
My
had
whereabouts.
y'all had great connection, great sex, all that, and then after y'all was done, he would hit you up every so often. When can I see you? And what you doing? Who you with?
Most people that I have encountered romantically or sexually have spun the block.
Yeah, on the block.
So it's like you enjoyed something.
Yep, there's always that memorable part.
Yeah, you good?
Welcome back, May.
I'm back. My internet has been tripping, and it's frustrating me because I've never have been this bad.
It was okay. It was just a little juncture in your function.
What?
Nothing. Don't mind me.
I can't. Oh, because I can't hear.
It's tipsy talk. Don't mind me. This is literally a Sip and Speak Sessions episode. I am sitting.
So, I think Jonathan's question was, what did he say?
Wait, have you ever had a guy like stalk you after y'all like fuck and was trying to figure out where you was at and try to be around you all the time?
Mhm.
Have you ever been dickmatized to stalk somebody?
Huh?
Have you ever
Define
been?
stop.
All all right. So stalk is like, you know, he's single. You know, if he wanted another girl, he could get it, but he decided to fuck with you. But you have in the back of your mind, he could just do this to anybody else, and you trying to make sure he don't. So you trying to be like all in his business, like what you doing, and let
We've
me
all
hang
done
out.
it at some point.
No,
We've been
not like that. Like if
like
I'm
not to the
trying to
point
see
where
what you
I'm trying to
want, it's because I know something already, or like
yeah, like I'm not trying to manipulate your sex life, but we've all been there where it's like we know we want them just for ourselves, but
Yeah,
how you act on it,
they
I
want
don't
you
know
by
about.
yourself.
That's a little excessive.
Yeah, I've had that happen. It's stressful. I don't want it.
It's happening or did it happen?
Both happened and happening, and I'm not about it. I'm just not about it.
Is this the same one we talked about at the gym
Yesterday or 2 days
a couple
ago.
days?
Yup. Yep.
So if she does all of these things,
All right, hold on. Before you get there, hold on. I gotta give him backstory because you the only
yeah,
one who know.
I'm
All
looking
right,
like, huh?
yeah.
right?
I gotta give backstory. Cool. So drama alert here. Met this girl, dating app, liked her, vibe is great, um, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
She is currently separated, but she lives with ex man. Right? I guess
Husband.
they're getting in the filing of divorces or whatever.
She lives with her husband, who is soon to be an ex-husband. Let's call it what
There
it
you go.
is.
Whatever, however you want to display that shit, whatever. Um, I mentioned to her like, "Yo, if you want this to work, you got to do X, Y, Z, right?" And she had her expectations that I got to do X, Y, Z. One of those X, Y, Z's is I told her, uh, "Yo, if you want this to be a for relationship, that legality of however you and your husband or ex-husband gonna do, y'all gotta like dead that, because I'm not uh about to be in the middle of some drama shit." Her thing was if
Mhm.
um she didn't want me talking to, or she wanted to be exclusive, and she didn't want me to treat her the same as other people who I was talking to. An example of that is intimacy, not necessarily sex, but just something intimate. So like if somebody came over to my house and we was just smoking in my room and watching the video, she claims that's intimate to her because it's in my room. Why can't I go into the living room or something like that? Well, I
Okay.
explained to her, I don't want weed smelling in the house in the living room because my kids are there. So I go in my room and I can block that shit out and cover the door. And she's like, nah, I mean, that's too intimate. Um, and she would say, it's like if I was feeling somebody else and they spent the night at my house, she feels like that's too intimate because um, she wants to do that. And only her, because if I allow everybody to do that, then she doesn't feel special, and she wants the exclusivity part about it.
Okay, but you got a whole ass husband that you're not separated from.
Well, you gonna have to talk to her about that because the logic was not making sense to me either. And I let her know,
You live with your husband, but you want me to be exclusive to only you, but you live with this man.
yeah, she
Jonathan.
lives with him. Soon to move out, but she can't move out because she doesn't want to break the lease and go on record, whatever drama that shit is. Um, but she knows that I am single. She knows that I do date people, not necessarily having sex with them, but I'm dating people. Um, and she says she's okay with me dating them. She's just not okay with me doing the other intimate parts with them, but only
So
her.
she's okay with them being
But
friends.
requires
She'll go with me being
intimacy.
friends with them, just not to a level where she is in
But
the
how
same
can
box as them.
I don't understand how can she have that expectation when she's not legally divorced, like, and you're
Right.
still
Huh?
living with this man.
With
You
her
you
husband.
cannot ask somebody to be exclusive with you when you're not exclusive with them.
Thank you.
That's
And
selfishness.
coming from somebody that's been in your shoes, it gets nowhere because even if they can't stand that motherfucker, there is a grieving process when divorce processing starts. During and after you sign the paper, there's a season of grief because getting a divorce is like a death. So realistically speaking, she's simply dragging you along because she's not doesn't even have the emotional and mental capacity to have an exclusive relationship.
Yeah.
And she's being selfish about it. So then so like when you ask yourself, I don't know about this one, everything you just listed is a reason is more of a reason why you should walk away from that situation and just pursue the other women that you are interested in.
Yeah. And the one thing,
Because positive
wait, say
about
it
the
again.
girl. I said I haven't heard you say anything positive about the girl. Only thing I've heard you mention about her is annoyance.
Well, no, there's positive things. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she is very caring. She's very thoughtful. She's very affectionate. She's very loving. All that is great. The
Mm-hmm.
underlying part of that is what you're mentioning. Because I explained to her, it's like, well, you want me to check all these boxes off on your end, which I've done for the most part. But when I've asked you to do something else, it seems one sided. None of it has been done. Her argument was, well, it does take time to do the divorce filing, the process of it, whatever the freak, right? Um,
Listen,
and I'm like, well, you still got what you want, and I have to wait.
Talk to
And
me
but
when
you're
you're talk to me when you're done.
no, but that's the part you're missing. I don't think people understand what that wait time looks like. This is not just oh, I'm healed after 3 to 6 months. A divorce takes a minute because now they're trying to relearn themselves. They're trying to find themselves and don't let it be that they got kids together because then that's a whole nother situation. So then you have to rediscover what you would even look like in real dating with no barriers. That's a whole process. Are you willing to wait
My thing
over
is
a
that
year?
she's asking this man to stop talking, not stop talking to, but basically stop enjoying himself and enjoying his single life and being able to date and talk to other people because she wants him all to herself when she can't give all of herself to him.
Well, I get that part, but that's not what I'm asking him.
But that's what she's
I'm
asking
asking
of
him,
him.
you missing the point though. I've already acknowledged that's what you said. My follow-up question was, are you willing to wait for somebody that has not got a divorce yet and still has to process that, which is going to realistically be over a year? Are you
so
willing to wait for this person over a year?
yeah. So in that situation, I told her up front, I'm gonna date how I date, and when we get to
Mhm.
that crossroad, we get to that crossroad. If we get to that crossroad, right?
Mhm.
So like, here's an example. When I was in college, I used to date one person at a time, right?
Mhm.
Now I date more than one person at a time. She doesn't agree with that. She thinks that it's too much I don't want to misquote her, but like emotional burden or too tiresome to try to manage multiple people at once. Um and I argued to her, well, for me, it is wasting more time dating one person at a time. Because for me, I'm a hard lover. So if I'm putting my all into somebody and for whatever reason it don't work out, now that healing process got to keep going and I got to reset from that relationship versus if I'm dating three people, I can start filtering out what I don't like about one person, what I don't like about the other person, so on and so forth. And she didn't get that part. I said, because I gave her three examples. I said, I can meet three people. One person is extremely rude and I'm not giving them no attention. The second person, they have flaws in here and there, but I like a vibe about them. And I can see what I can manage around them and adjust to our personalities. Right. And then there's the first person who like everything checks off on the list. Who do you think I'm gonna give more attention to? The first person. I'm not gonna give
Mhm.
attention to the last person because they didn't fit whatever I wanted. So it's just like I'm filtering them out. The second person I can try to gauge to see, um, can we make a
Yeah.
compromise kind of thing. And
Mhm.
if the first person is already like checked out all the boxes, then I already know who I'm gonna aim for more. And she's like, nah, I don't like doing that. I'm not feeling that. I said, well, that's you. My experience with talking to one person at a time is I gotta keep resetting all the time and I gotta rebuild my emotions every time with that one person. So I'm taking longer to do that. Like if I was dating somebody for 8 months and for some reason it didn't work out, now I gotta repair
Mhm.
myself for another 8 to 16 months to get away from this other person. Versus if I'm with 3 other people, I ain't gotta wait that long. Let's see who can hold off the longest.
Right.
And she was like, "No, I don't like that." I'm like, "Well, I can't help you."
So
That's the real way
it
to date,
takes
though.
you
You're
the
supposed to get to
Well,
know
put
multiple
pressure
people
on me.
to filter
Give
out.
me, show me the pressure, and so you can get my attention. If you don't want
Well,
me,
that's
if
the
you
thing.
don't want me to date people,
She is showing mad pressure to the point where I'm like, I get it, I like it. There was a to not put all our business. There was a conversation where I got really mad, and I told her like, "Yo, we need some time away from each other. Just take a little break, reset, reevaluate." Right? I was not saying don't talk to me. Um, we're done. I just need to take a little distance to reevaluate. And she was like, she don't like it. And since then, she has been calling and texting me, hitting me up more because I said that. And I'm like, well, you're not really giving me the time and space because you are bogarting my time, and um it's unattractive,
Mhm.
low key. Like, if you want me to listen to you, but you're not listening to me what I want, then where is this going?
Well, it's not going anywhere
No, I get
yet.
it. I get it.
But you have to tell yourself that because you're giving loyalty to a connection, but you want to openly date different people. You can't give people loyalty too soon when you're openly dating multiple people. What the
Hmm.
dating is supposed to do is help you realize, you know what, this is what I like in dating and this is what I like in a person, but you're learning both things. But if a person is, if like for example, if you somebody's rude, if you don't like rude people, they should have to be cut off the roster and you get another one to replace the spot.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
the
it is
thing is,
because like I'm
it got to the point where I had
still
some friends come over. Um
mhm.
and she was like, well, did you sleep with these friends? Do you hang out with these friends? And in my mind, I'm like, why is this your business? But I mean, at this point, I don't care if I tell the truth because what does it do? It doesn't profit nobody if I lie, and it doesn't profit anything if I tell the truth. So I might as well just say the truth because what you gonna really do about it, honestly. So I told her, and she was like, well, I don't like that. You need to like cut that off. Um, and I forgot how else it went, but it got to the point where I had to prove everything that I was doing, and then when I would prove that thing, I had to prove another thing because she'll ask another question. Um, an example: she called me. I have a
yeah.
new
See,
phone,
it's not proving nothing to nobody
and
that I'm not exclusive with.
You're giving her too much loyalty and she ain't earned a lick of it.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, no.
She's talking to you as though she is your wife, not even a dating interest.
mhm,
So
Mm-mm.
when a just a little perspective of womanhood, when a woman is losing control in one thing, they seek control in another.
yep,
And she's trying to control your situation, but you know she has control in the current one that she's still attached to. She hasn't made the conscious decision to walk the fuck away.
mhm,
Because what's the line that we always say? If she wanted to drop everything for you, I promise you. She would.
Right.
wait,
That's
say
what
that
I'm
last
saying.
part.
If she wanted to drop everything for you, I promise you she would.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're giving too much loyalty because you're asking questions
I'll be right
you're
back.
really not obligated to answer.
Yeah, there's been a couple of times where I would get frustrated because it feels like an interrogation sometimes.
Yeah.
Like she'll ask me a question and I'll give her the direct yes or no, but then she'll ask another question on top of that, and then another question on
Mm,
top of it. But I'm giving her direct answer. I'm like, but it'll be like back to back to back to back, and I'm like, yo, why are you interrogating me like this? Like, what are you trying to find out? And it feels like she was trying to corner me to try to catch me into a lie or something like that. I'm not saying that's what she was doing. That's what she was thinking, but it's kind of make it feel like that. She will ask a question. There was one instance she would ask me a question, and then 10 minutes she asked the exact same question as if I was going to change my answer or to see if I was going to change my answer. And I'm like, you
mm.
just asked me that. Like, why are you asking me again? And and I was like, I don't like how you do that. Like, you're trying to set me up for something. And I'm like, well, you gonna get mad for no reason. And so
Mhm.
every time I'm like out somewhere, she's like, "What are you doing?" I say, "Oh, I'm hanging out." And she'd be like, "With who?" I said, "With one of our homies." Is this homie a girl? Yes. Did you used to fuck her? No. Are you on a date? No. It'll be like really
But that
like
don't
that
matter
fast.
when you.
And I'm like,
Oh my god.
But she
girl,
only interrogates you because you let her.
you said what?
She's only able to interrogate you because you allow it.
And that's at one point I should just stop answering her messages.
It's not even that. It's just saying, given the state that we're in our connection, that like what you're requesting of me would mean you would be single and we would actually be giving it a shot to be exclusive or
Yeah.
get to that or go in that direction. You're not even in the position to receive that type of information from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's not. You give that to somebody that you are exclusive with. Now the interrogating part, that's excessive. That's just a little
No, deadass. She would ask me like back to back
right.
questions like that, especially if it's dealing with like a relationship or another woman or just in general.
Hmm.
She would not do an additional question if it was something similar like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm out bowling," or "I'm at home playing the game," or "I'm at playing basketball." She never does an additional question. It's only um when I'm hanging out with somebody that is she does not know or if it's somebody else is when
Right.
those happen. And in my mind, I'm like, well, damn. Can I breathe a little bit? Can I have
But
some freedom?
if you don't want that, what's keeping you there? If that's not a quality you want in a woman anyways, what's keeping you?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Now
I don't.
that's when you unpack that part, you'll have a lot more clarity of how you move. Because everybody that we date is some form of fashion a mirror of ourselves.
Yeah.
Why do you settle for the cuckoo birds, the control freaks, the manipulators? You got to ask yourself that. Do I manipulate? Do I control? You know what I mean? Because it's a mirror.
Yeah. I've
In order,
expressed to her that like,
in order to date a controlling person, you have to also lose control.
yeah, which I feel like I lost control in a lot of situations when I didn't necessarily have to. Um,
Hmm.
and then even when I relinquished my control,
Hmm.
I feel like she likes the fact that she has control, so she can maneuver whatever, you know. And to me,
Hmm.
that's a turnoff because it makes it seem like you want to run the relationship, not we manage the relationship. And I'm not for that a lot of the times. There's times where if I'm in a relationship, I know that I don't have everything right, and I know I can't control everything. And then if my partner has insight that I'm not aware of, then yes, I'm gonna take a step back and you got it, right? But not in everything. When I mean everything. Um,
Is she older?
older than me
Mm-hmm.
by like a year or a few months. It's not that long.
Okay.
It's not that much. Um, I would assume. Oh, that was the other thing. Well, never mind. Never mind.
Well, good.
She was talking to somebody while we were talking. Um, not meeting. She was talking to somebody else, or she was talking to somebody else. Before we actually met up, and I hit
Mm-hmm.
her up. And she was like, her words. Now my friends don't f other friends, and I asked her, "Well, are we friends?" Spun her
That's
mind. I said, "Are we friends?" And she was like, "No." I said, "So we're boyfriend and girlfriend?" And she was like, "No." I said, "So then what are we? If we're not friends and we're not boyfriend and girlfriend," she's like, "We're talking. We're in the dating phase." I said, "Cool. But in between that, are we friends? Because we got to be friends somewhere before we start dating anybody."
Mm-hmm.
And she could not answer it. And in my mind, I'm like, "Well, then this is a double standard because you're telling me." Well, she said there's emotions tied to sex. But she was talking to somebody or fucking somebody, and she did not have emotional connection with them. I said, "So wait a minute. How can you have sex with somebody and you don't have an emotional attachment with them, but if I do it, it's a problem, you know?" So it just felt very double standardish.
One, that's giving that she only wants a soul tie. And two, it's also giving that she's just trying to rebound and hope that it sticks
Dang,
because
guess who said that? Guess who said
because she
that?
has a fear of being alone.
Guess who said that?
Who?
You know who? My posse. It's like, bro, this sounds like reboundish. And it made sense. It's reboundish. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's something you gotta marinate on, Joe. Like if you want to put your best foot forward in the date. Well, let me put it this way. Where are you at in dating today? Do you want just a girlfriend? Or are you like, I'm looking for my wife? Like, where are you at?
girlfriend into wife, I would say. Oh shit. But
Well,
I
it
gotta
can't be,
learn. I gotta learn what to look for. So I
but
think that's
you're
where. Go
you're
ahead.
pairing you're pairing both for comfortability.
True.
At the end of the day, is your end goal that you want a wife?
Yes.
Then you have to date differently now.
Facts. Cool. Cool.
She's in the way of your wife.
Mm. I can vibe with that. I can vibe with that. Hate to cut you
That's
off
the
though.
best way I can put it.
No,
Like,
no. I completely agree. And that I'm gonna put a pin on that because I gotta think about that. I hate to cut you off. I
yeah,
do gotta go because I am late. I do gotta practice.
okay, go ahead and practice. But
All right.
thank you for coming in.
Absolutely. I'm doing this again.
Please do.
All
It's
right.
lit. All right, bye.
See you.
Okay, so I just had a whole I just had a whole moment. A
Just
whole
have
moment. Okay, first of all, my alcohol it has
Oh, this smells.
this wine has hit. Let's just say that this wine has definitely hit. Okay.
Apparently, I'm
armrest for her. I drank half the bottle. um. So here's the moment.
I don't know.
I was rolling. Okay. I was rolling. Had weed broken down in there. Broken down. I went inside and left the broken down weed sitting on my laptop.
It fell.
I'm
It blew.
outside and it's windy. So I came outside and I looked at my laptop. I said, oh, I can't. I was looking. The weed is gone. I found the wrap though. Found the,
At least it left the room.
what? Where am I sleeping? How the fuck is that?
I'm glad you're laughing about it because what the fuck?
Wait, what did I miss?
Okay, so as
You
Ebony,
missed her damn moment she done had. Yes.
so yeah, that's what happened to me just now. That's why I had to turn my. That's why I muted
I'll
myself.
say it.
That's why I muted my laptop and turned my camera off because I didn't want y'all to see me panicking. I was out here with my flashlight, like,
Why were you panicking?
huh?
Why were you panicking? I had to use the restroom. Why were you panicking?
Oh, okay. So when I got up, remember I was like, I'll be right back. Right before I said I'll be right back, I was breaking down weed. I was breaking down
Oregano.
weed. And I got up and was like, I'll be right back. And then I came back out here and this and the weed was gone. Because I didn't actually roll it. I was still breaking it down.
The way they looking at you, nigga.
So I was out here panicking, looking for. I knew I wasn't gonna find the weed, but I found the rap.
Wow.
And I was only panicking about the rap because it's my last one.
That's so ass backwards. I ain't gonna never panic about no rap. I'm gonna panic about the weed itself.
Well, it was a little. I still have the weed, but the weed that I was breaking down, it was a little nug that I didn't use in the last blunt, so I wasn't.
Did it
too
fly
much,
away?
huh?
Did it fly away?
Yeah, it's windy out here. I left it sitting on my laptop.
It flew.
So the wind blew it away.
It just
It said,
was painting with the colors of the wind.
she said, bye-bye. Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Literally.
I'm feeling my alcohol. I didn't drink half this bottle.
That's what wine will do to you. A wine, being tipsy off of wine hits way different than hard liquor.
That wine tipsy, that's a great type of tipsy right there.
It is. I'm happy.
That's a good
It's
time.
okay. It's okay. Now I
I had me-
understand. Now I understand why bitches be at brunch like, eh.
And listen, I was just sipping on some Taylor Port earlier. I feel real good.
Why are you looking at me
But
like that?
but how did y'all feel about,
Why you
how do y'all feel about
Okay. I need help.
but how do y'all feel about that? Like, girl, I can't even get my question out.
I need help. I'm sorry.
I was saying, how do y'all feel about that conversation and just, when it comes to dating? Like being able to differentiate if you just want a girlfriend or if you're looking for the person that you're on the journey of getting with the person that you want to marry.
I feel like until you are exclusive with somebody, you date whoever the fuck.
Well, no, but you're setting when it comes to dating, you're setting the intention. So it's like nobody just walks into dating with no intention. We're like, I hope this happens. Like you want to walk in like either I just want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or I'm on this journey of finding my life partner. And who that happens with in its stages and however, that's fine. But this is my intention. This is the goal. Got to be able to ask yourself that before you start dating. Otherwise, you're going in blind and you end up with some shit that you really didn't want in the first place because the intention wasn't set.
Well, I mean, isn't the intention of dating to have something long term?
No, the intention of dating should be to marry.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Right.
long term.
But that's what I was saying because you were saying the intention is to have, well, you didn't say the intention, but it was like to date is to have a girlfriend and see if that leads to marriage. But shouldn't that be the goal in the first place? Is marriage, if that's what you want?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Isn't
Because it was sounding like you were saying.
Is it the point of dating somebody?
Okay, so do you go?
Did she get what I'm saying, Michelle? You get what I'm saying?
So, because my follow-up question would be, so if that's her thought process,
does she go into every relationship with the intent of marriage?
It's not.
Since your thought process is the whole point of dating is dating for marriage, do you go into every relationship with the intent of marriage?
As my
Yes,
goal, yes.
but yeah, but it's not to
As
say
my
you're
goal,
telling.
yes.
But it's not to say that you're telling each person that you're dating, like, oh, you're going to be my spouse. But it's kind of like to see, like, I know what I want in a spouse. Hope you know what you want in a spouse. And then it's like, do you align with that? Because the one thing I used to hate answering the question, like I learned to stop answering, is like when I was dating before Heartbeat came about, they would be like, what are you looking for in a partner? I stopped telling them that because all it's doing is giving them the ammo to manipulate. What I tell them is, I date to see if they align with what I talk to God about. That's how I answer to it.
Good
Because
answer.
all you're
I
doing is
like that.
all you're doing is giving them the arsenal to
I never
manipulate.
thought of that. Well, I'm
That's all they're
gonna
doing.
tell you.
They're taking their notes and doing their homework so they can do those things momentarily, and then they cut it off because it's like, well, I did those things.
I never thought of that.
But that was, and I only learned that because I was seeing how they were manipulating what I was saying. So I said, you know what?
Say
Stop.
what you want, they try to mirror that.
Yes, momentarily though. That's the crazy part.
And I was gonna say, and then months or maybe a year or so later, they true colors start popping out.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and my thing is, don't bring me your representative. I don't want a resume person. Like, bring me your authentic self. I want to see the bad parts. I want to see the toxic parts because we all got them. But I need to see, am I compatible with your toxic traits and can I maneuver with them in my life for a long period of time? Because everybody's toxic. Everybody's got their negatives as much as their positives. But can I handle your negatives?
I'm very clear.
It's nothing wrong with negatives, but can I handle yours?
Yeah, because you need to be friends.
Because we got to stop breaking up. I think that's one thing that I hate to see is like we have to stop breaking up for the simple fact that something happens. If it's something like that's like you can't really turn back from, I understand that. But we can't leave the first time there's conflict that makes us super uncomfortable because there's levels to the conflict. There's petty shit and then there's big shit. But you can't just leave when shit gets tough
There's
because
also everything in between and how you deal and how each individual deals with the conflict with each other.
Yep. That's true too. I'm like, see, Michelle, you should have been in these goddamn episodes.
I be trying to tell her. I was actually waiting for y'all to finish talking because I was going to say. So what's going to happen is I like your chime in. She don't like being on camera. So what's going to happen?
Okay.
What's going to happen is I'm gonna get her.
Just to chime in.
I'm gonna get her her own little computer, laptop, whatever the fuck, and she could chime in, but have her picture up and not actually.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I really kind of only chime in when I have a thought on something,
and that's fine, and that's perfect.
Yeah,
chime in. You don't have to be seen. You don't have to be on camera like us, but the conversation is what's dope, and that's what I enjoy, especially because you have a very different perspective on a lot of things. You know what I mean? So even just with you and I conversating, you know what I mean? The conversation is good. So to have that on here, it what?
It intensifies. Because again, we like bringing people on, giving different perspectives. There's going to be some things that you say that we absolutely agree on. Then there's going to be some things that are differences, but it's not to say that your thought process is wrong. It's really for me to gain understanding from different perspectives.
Right. Yeah, it's just a difference of.
And I love that.
Right.
Yeah, I love that. Because you may open my eyes to something I didn't even look at it in that way before. I'm like, you know what? She got a fucking point.
And vice versa.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I was just bringing up that whole dating question because It just seems like in today's dating with our generation, there's a lot of fear with getting hurt. But the one thing we always forget about when it comes to long-term relationships is our partner is going to hurt our feelings
Yes.
multiple times.
Yes.
But the one thing I have heard married couples say is you gotta know when to move on. You can't let it linger for long. That's how marriages work. Do you address it? Do you process it and go through it together? Yes, you do. But at some point, you gotta let it go. It's
Yeah.
not to say that you forget what was done. Because what happened is really knowledge at that point. But if you really love that person and would like want to move forward with that person, you gotta learn to let it go and start anew because you're never going to date the same version of a person.
Right.
Everybody's forever evolving. And you have to be comfortable enough to grow with them, even if it looks different than what you're used to.
And that's where the alignment comes in because
Yeah.
you can't just, yes, you should be able to let things go and move past them, but also you can't just continuously let things go and move past them without there being some type of resolve. And that's where the alignment comes in at, and that's where the conversations and how you guys deal with each other within the conflict falls at.
Yep, because that's true because the best apologies are changed behavior. I hate hearing just the I'm sorry
Right.
as a blanket statement. It's like, are you still continuing to do the same thing that we've talked about and you said you were going to work on, but you didn't work on? Or are you really going to change it and you mean that apology? I would rather see the action behind it. Yes, I love to hear the acknowledgement and apologizing verbally, but I need to see the change because if you're apologizing for the same shit, that tells me you don't want to change.
At that point, it's a pattern.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
just a it's not
exactly.
just a mistake.
And it's a pattern that I may not have the capacity for. Somebody else may.
Right.
But again, that goes back to the whole whatever your negative traits are is too much for me.
Right.
Like for me, I can't be with somebody where I don't feel heard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm expressing to you, hey, this bothers me. And I've said it multiple times and things like that. But if you continue to do it,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, okay, now I'm starting not to feel heard and I'm gonna just get in my little cocoon.
Yeah, and you saying you hear me ain't enough.
It's yeah. Cause I'm like, you don't feel me though. You know? I need a little bit of a
Yeah.
what you think, sis? You so giggly. Good Lord.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're a little crossfaded. It's okay.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What was y'all talking about?
I'm not. See, we just talked about listening. Don't piss me off. Good Lord. We just talked about listening.
Oh.
Where was your antennas?
What's crazy is, like, I heard y'all.
But you was like ways on out.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Let's go back.
Right.
We were talking about how, like the best apologies are change behavior and
Oh
you know,
yeah, like what's that? What they say? Actions speak louder than words.
Yes. And we always, as women, we like to hear the words, but we need it followed up with action.
Okay, but okay, wait. Now, okay. Process. Okay, so what if you are like making the steps, right?
the steps of what?
The steps of changing whatever it is that the issue was, whatever it may
Mhm.
be, right?
You talking about within a marriage?
Relationships, period.
Yeah, within a
Okay.
relationship period,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Let's say you feel as if, because this is you feel as if you are making those steps, but it doesn't. Now I just lost. I just don't. Now it's not coming to me no more.
You're making the steps of changing the behavior.
But it feels. But it's like it seems to the other person that you're just the same. Like you're just. They feel as if nothing's changing, but you feel as if you are. Like how do you?
And this is a person, let's just say hypothetically, that you're making a conscious decision that you want to pursue.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm asking because I'm like, is it like someone you're just dating, you're getting to know, or is this
Well,
somebody like you
I
say
mean,
you're
obviously,
established?
because like I said, when you're dating, Well, the intention of dating someone is to eventually spend the rest of your life with that person. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do something and they ask you to make changes, and
Mm-hmm.
you're in the process of making those changes, but it seems as if to the other person that you're not. How do you deal with that conflict?
Well, you have to see. Well, first you got to answer the question of, is this person detail oriented? Because if this person's detail oriented, then communication
Why
matters.
is that the first question? Why is that? Why? Why you? What was that? What?
It mat- but that matters because somebody where they're not detail oriented, if you tell them you are making the changes, they're gonna take your word for it until they can't take your word anymore. They trust you till they don't. Versus if you have a detail oriented person, they're not hearing the steps you made in your head of how you're going to change. So to them, it's like, well, I don't see nothing different, but you're trying to reprogram your mind and they're not even realizing that because you're not communicating that. Sometimes to make the change, you have to reprogram how you think first before the action resonates.
Huh?
Like in the process of somebody saying, I'm going to make this change because I know this bothered you, right? The first thing you typically do is you sit with yourself and say, okay, I need to reprogram how I'm moving and thinking in this situation before I even take any action.
Yes.
Sometimes a detail oriented person, they need to hear that though. They need to hear the how and not just I'm going to do it, because that's how you build trust with a detail oriented person.
By breaking down how you're going to.
What your thought process is, speaking it out versus just internalizing it.
Okay.
Be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to say you're asking for their approval, but what you're doing is you're telling them your thought process. And what you're basically telling them is, I'm thinking about you, I'm considering you, and I'm making these changes for the betterment of our relationship. That's what that does for somebody.
And because somebody who is detail oriented, after
Oh.
after having the conversation already and then not seeing no action and
Mm-hmm.
also not hearing the thought process, it's like, okay, we had the conversation and you said you were going to do this. That goes into the whole, you said something, but now I don't see no action. And you're also
Mm-hmm.
not communicating with me. So now I feel
It
like
makes
we're
it
at a
10 times worse.
standstill.
Versus if you communicate, that creates a healthy space of accountability. That's what partnership really is too. That's another piece of it. All right, this is what my partner says, so I feel safe and comfortable within knowing she's taking the initiative and thinking about it. But now let me make sure accountability and she's actually following through the things that she said she's going to do. That doesn't mean that they're going to get it done in 24 hours, 48 hours, but some sense of effort has to be put forward. Because time is an illusion. So we really shouldn't focus on, well, it's been 2 weeks. It's been a week. It's been 3 days. I'll see it. It's like, no.
Slow progress is better than no progress.
It's better than none. Exactly. And once you let go of the illusion of time when it comes to relationships, you can focus on the shit that really matters.
Well, yeah, because things take time. When you try to move too fast, that's when you start fucking up.
Mm-hmm. Everybody is not a fast-paced person in a relationship. Some people need it to be slow and steady because what that's telling you is that they need to feel safe. Once they feel safe, yeah, hit the gas, pedal to the metal. But that just means your partner needs to feel safe.
And in today's dating pool, people are very, well, I will say in my personal experience, people are very selfish and just out for what they can get from other people.
Mm-hmm. That's a problem too. That's why I'm like, dating is so ghetto now.
It is. I
I'm like,
personally
it
noticed,
ain't no nice love no more, you know?
right. I personally noticed that I wasn't very intentional in most of my previous relationships, and I put up with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things that I shouldn't have, let a lot of red flags fly just in the name of wanting to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
And I've realized that now, with me being almost 40, like, dating for me is going to be very different. It's going to be very intentional. Um, yes, of course, I want to be loved, but I know now not to put up with things that I would not normally put up with in the name of love. I need to, as you said previously, search for that alignment, search for someone who aligns with what I'm looking for, and someone
Because
who also, feels the same way about me, and not just what they can get from me, but what we can provide and build together.
exactly. Because if we're being real, love is not enough to sustain a relationship.
Right. Correct.
It's the foundation because you always look back at that of like this is, but it takes more than that.
Hmm. I've gotten
How do
to
you
a point where when
provide?
somebody say they love me, I'm like, okay, why? And 9 times out of 10, a motherfucker won't have an answer for you, or they'll stumble, or they'll have to think about it, or
They
because
say because
people are used to just "I love you" being enough.
and people please.
I used to be very much a people pleaser.
I would, yep, stay in shit I knew I should have gotten the fuck out of, but for the sake of love,
Mm-hmm.
I stuck the fuck around. Been there.
Man. Same.
But yeah, I hope that answered your question, Vic. Love you bunches.
I love you too.
Good Lord.
I
Do
got a
we want to
question for
stop?
you.
Okay, go ahead.
When do you plan on having kids? Do you plan on having kids?
You're asking me? Oh, after I say I do.
I was about to say, dang, give the girl a chance to get married.
Hard. I'm like, can we get to 420 weeks, maybe? Shit, sis.
How many do you
I
want?
was just gonna ask.
2 for sure and a possible. We're talking spades. I got two in a possible.
Okay. Ha! What if you end up with
I'm,
two and a set of twins?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm, I'm done. Like, don't. No.
Are you getting your tube ties after that?
No, I don't believe in Western medicine. They're not touching any of my female organs because I don't want them ending up missing. No shade.
So
But
how would you practice safe sex?
you better wrap it up or you better practice your pull-out game.
Okay.
You need my French try?
You guys wouldn't talk maybe him getting a vasectomy? I hear that's a lot easier procedure than a woman.
If he's open to it, I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
I'm I'm not mad at it. I just wouldn't want to change nothing with my body as a woman.
That's understandable. I only asked
Yeah,
my
because
sister-in-law
they
and my baby
so.
brother. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, go ahead.
No, no, no. I'm listening.
I was just saying my sister-in-law and my baby brother, they had a 23 weeker.
Mhm.
It's 5 now, and then they had a set of twins just recently, and my baby brother is thinking of getting a vasectomy. They were both
Okay.
really hard pregnancies. My sister-in-law has PCOS and a couple of other things going on with her, so that was really the only reason I knew that the vasectomy route was easier than the route for the woman.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot, and I
Yeah.
have PCOS, so I know that shit is
Okay.
hard. It's like getting a hysterectomy or getting your tubes tied and all that shit. Like it fucks with your hormonal balance.
Right.
So it's just like you have to consider that shit. Like I'm like, with PCOS alone, you already have mood swings that you can't even explain throughout the month. So a lot of people look at it as like, why the fuck are you bitching today? Like, what the hell? Like, who pissed in, in your cereal?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you have to understand, like, those are the waves that you go through with PCOS. That shit is hard. It's like,
Okay.
your periods may be irregular, so that fucks with your hormones. Facial hair is a thing, so that fucks with your mind as a woman. And then the fact that it's sometimes maybe a little more difficult to have kids, it makes you question your womanhood because to a woman, it's like that's a part of who I am. So it fucks with you a lot.
It took
You
my
know what I mean?
sister-in-law a long time to get pregnant. She had to take
I had a mistake.
medication. My brother went to the doctor to see if his sperm count was low. Like they went through a whole lot to get pregnant, and then for her to have two, premature pregnancies, that was really,
Mhm.
really hard.
I can imagine. Yeah, and men's sperm health matters too.
Right.
Contrary to many people's belief, that is just as important.
Yes.
Getting your shit together. That's why it's like for me, I take more of an herbal direction
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to fertility and dealing with my PCOS, only because it's worked for me.
Okay.
Um, because there is a lady that I do buy my teas from in Louisiana. And
Okay.
that shit really turned my PCOS around. I'm talking, I don't get cramps anymore. I don't get nauseous anymore. Um, my flow is not as heavy as it once used to be. My period does not last as long as it used to. My period used to be 6 to 9 days. Now it's like 4 to 5.
God damn.
Okay. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like proof. Plus, I had friends and family that had tried her stuff before I tried it. So that was enough for me to be like, just give it a go. See what the herbalist route
Right.
takes you. She has stuff for men's sperm health and stuff like that. So I was like,
Okay.
that's important. That like, cause when the time comes when me and Harvey are like, let's start trying for babies, I literally want us to put our best foot forward. You're gonna drink some tea for your sperm health. I'm gonna make sure I do my part, eat healthy and clean, just like he will, to
Right.
make sure that we have a successful marriage. Because I have had a miscarriage. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So that shit, mm, it
Yeah.
fucks with me.
Mm-hmm.
That is real as fuck. we're going to stop our episode. It was lit. We had a good conversation with a nice little side of Kiki. And to be continued, we are definitely going to get some more guys on here too to just speak in, or if we want to have a debate or if we want to talk some real shit where they decide they want to get vulnerable. So stay tuned.